place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Why, that'd be just swell. The hat, the famous hat. How are you? Can you hear me? How's things, man? You okay? Tomash, where smiles and friends remain and good times ease the pain. Here we go again. Fantastic. I love that tune. It's boss, isn't it? Microphone check, 1, 2. Yep. We are here. We've got beer. Get used to it. Delighted to see my face. Nobody's delighted to see my face ever. Not even me. But yeah, having another one of those days today. We have a bit of a leak. Upstairs there's a leak coming from the shower, we think, and it's coming down into the living room via the light, the big light, which you never get switched on, which is dangerous, and it's making a weird noise at the moment. So at some point all the electric will go off. If I suddenly disappear, it's because the electric is blown, which is why there's a gap in there to get in. There is a ball. Es un balón de fútbol, yeah. So if it goes off, it's because the house is blown up. Also, there's some little bastards around here who keep trying to kick the front door in. Not like knock, run away like we did when we were kids. No. Trying to take it off its fucking hinges. So at the moment, I've got one of my old phones, which is being used as a security camera. If you catch them doing it again, I don't know what we'll do. Go to police? I don't know. But it's annoying. Got parents who are in them, like 73. They're both 73 this year. Actually, no. They're both 74 this year coming up. They don't need this shit. It's ridiculous. Me neither. Might have to get a camera outside. Don't want to be going down the route of getting a Ring doorbell with having to pay a subscription every month. I'm sick of paying subscriptions. Pain in the ass. Yeah, if we do catch them, make them come in and lick the big light while the shower is running. That's to explain to people in the house, don't touch it. It's not on. Yeah, I know it's not on, but just don't touch it. So I've got lights plugged in at the moment to make sure that if the lights do go off, the lights that I'm using at the moment can all be used to navigate our way around the house. And because I've got so many lights, it should keep us going for a few days. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 being charged as we speak. Isn't that ridiculous? 6 being charged. I've got to keep my eye on the camera as well. 2 old phones, that's all it is. 2 Android phones. And you can connect them. One records whenever someone walks past, whenever there's any kind of movement, it will start recording. And the other one, you can monitor them. So I'm currently monitoring. You're driving home from Vyazda. Tonight's pause mission, should host and patrons choose to accept it, is to cheer you up a bit. You've had a grumpy day. No pressure. We'll sort that out. I've had a grumpy couple of days. Something about Dwight McNeil. I feel sorry for Dwight. Right, see you in a bit. Drive safe. Yes, I feel sorry for Dwight McNeil. He's 26. He's at Everton. He's been at Everton for a few years now. And Crystal Palace were about to sign him which would be like a 4.5 year contract or something, which means that his future for the next 4.5 years would be sorted. A move to London, an opportunity to go and play for a different club, and he pulled it at the last minute, never even told him. So they might be on big money, these lads, but they still have mental health issues, the same as all of us. Disgusting behaviour. Shane, how you doing, bud? Man, you will join in a minute. Scrolling in portrait. Nobody's. Yeah, so these young lads, they might be on tens of thousands of pounds a week, but doesn't mean they can't have mental health issues when they're looking at the next 4 or 5 years mapped out in front of them, so they can make a little bit of, or they can make plans pulled away. I mean, luckily enough, it means that he can just carry on playing for Everton and he's still getting paid tens of thousands of pounds a week, but even so, it's not good. And his poor girlfriend has been through the mixer as well. She's not been well, so he's been having to concentrate on making sure she's alright, helping her through her illness, and trying to play football. Can't be good for your head. Sam, how are you doing? You alright? Yeah, so poor Dwight McNeil, man. Hopefully he gets a good reception on Tuesday when we play. If he's playing, obviously. To let him know that the fans are thinking of him. I hope. Bloody hell, it's warm. I keep saying this. It is warm. I went out earlier on today to pick my ma up, and it was coldish. But when I went for a walk earlier on, it was bastard freezing. Jay, how are you doing, mate? I'm good. I've got a big head in portrait. Should I sit back slightly? I don't know how to fix it. It's not zoomed in. Don't know what's up with it. It's bizarre. Totally discombobulated with time today. I was outside doing a test of the laptop on the porch while waiting to see if the stream you are modding will come back. Sounds like chaos. Extra points for using the word discombobulated as well. That's a particularly good word. That's very much a Rowan Atkinson word, that, isn't it? Anything with plosives in it, like Bob. He does very well. Today has been a bit of a chaos day, to be honest with you. Lots of chaos. I was on the phones for work, and then my ma phoned. Can you pick us up? Because her car's knackered. So I had to try and find someone to very quickly jump on and cover the phones while I went and done a mercy dash. So yeah, it's been one of those days. I've got a new phone, which come yesterday. So I've been trying to move everything across, which means that if anyone sends me any photos, they will not appear on screen tonight. Because I've not managed to sort that out yet. And I'm sure I've missed something. Definitely missed something. Don't know what it is, but I've definitely missed something. The jukebox is knackered, by the way. I have no control over that whatsoever. So yeah, no Dukey. Little bastards trying to bang the door down. And the house is about to explode at some point. But apart from that, mustn't grumble. It is Wednesday, isn't it? In fact, it's the end of Wednesday in a working format, which means over half the week has been done. We have 2 more days. And then it is the quickest part of the week, those 2 days. Just fly by. Weekends are not weekends anymore. It's bullshit. Chaos everywhere. Chaos all over the place, it is. That's the modern life for you, isn't it? Everywhere you look, chaos. Drink! Come on, let's have a look. What we getting for the first drink of the night? What have we got? What do we reckon? I reckon hot chai. Beer. We've got beer, which is Dutch for bear. How cool is that? My plot is completely lost today. Not just today. The last few days trying to fix loads of stuff. Just not working. The camera, The phone is now sorted pretty much, but every now and then I try and use something and I need to log into it, which is an absolute pain in the dick, you know what I mean? Nice Baroni, which comes in draft or bottle, depending on what kind of mood you're in. Very nice. Jay, yeah, just thought you say hi. Good to see you, man. Good to see you as always. How's things with you? Still living La Vida Local, which is like La Vida Loca, but you don't go out as much. So I'm led to believe. Still hot. Dolphin friendly Earl Grey, almond milk, 1 sweetener. You had a thought earlier you should change the gold knob to crystal. Where do you get crystal knobs from? That thing there. That knob. Before anyone starts wondering what you're on about, it's that knob. There's plenty of room there, so we can get in when the house does explode. There's lights on there, so we can see what we're doing when the house explodes. I might look into it, but you got yours from Tinternet. The crystal knob does sound very much like an award, doesn't it? Sounds like an adult video award, though. You know what I mean? Getting old now. She had a handful of bevies since I last saw us. Sober. What? Near 15 years. I've not had a beer now for 3 years myself. It's crazy, isn't it? What the fucking hell was that? Ah, them knobheads down the side. You might have a spare one somewhere. Mandy has a spare knob. Doesn't it look a little bit exy? Doesn't it look a little bit sort of up my own arse? Like I've just won the lotto. It's the kind of thing that I was hoping at one point to get when I win the lotto. Like you say, I won't tell you that I've won it, but there will be little clues. I'll be wearing a pastel blue zoot suit, a fedora with the feather in it, and I'll have a pimp stick with a proper diamond on it. Never mind crystal, proper diamond. The Koh-i-Noor on top of a stick, man. Living La Vida Local. It is, man. It is. It's every bit as fun as living La Vida Loca, but you don't leave the house. Which is why you don't drink beer anymore. You drink Dolphin Friendly Earl Grey. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. It'll reflect the lighthouse. Sparkly. We can mess around with the lights tonight as well. Leaving a bit of red because it adds the sort of Amsterdam brothel look in the background, doesn't it? It could do, couldn't it? I am absolutely loving that, by the way. I know you can't really see all of it because the chat's in the way and everything, but it's showing the moon being shot onto the background, and the little tiny fake plants that I've got look like trees. It's very, very Bob Ross in there. I even filmed it yesterday, which I've not made a video in a few days, have I? But I filmed it. I'm going to use it in one of my videos. It looks boss. Looks sort of, it could be real, but it's not. Oh, hang on. Tomash behind the bar. Piggly Dinger as well. I haven't had a Piggly Ding in a while. The new telephone. Mi telefono. Puff your chest out while being a window warrior. The way to do it, man. The way to do it. Yeah, the new phone, the Samsung S25 Ultra. It shoots in log format, which is really handy. Yeah, definitely got the Encro on the go there. Start thinking what my Encro name will be. O'Keefe's Working Hand, singular. That'll be me. Doesn't look any fucking different to the last one, to be honest with you, but it has got a much better camera, and it's bigger, in as much as I had 256 gig on the last one, which is constantly full because I'm recording vid after vid after vid, whereas this one's got half a terabyte. They had no terabyte ones left. That'll be enough. New Encro blower, telling you, lad. You have a log format in the morning. Steve-o. Log format is a very flat colour profile as well. You don't want one of those, mate. That's our Steve-o, along with Helen, the Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field. And Ruby Roo, the best tennis ball chaser in the Western Hemisphere. And possibly other hemispheres. What's the zoom on it? It's the same as the last zoom, to be honest. But much better video for editing and stuff. You saw half a terabyte in Toronto in 1972. Were they supporting 8 Mile Radius by any chance? Ali, oh. You will be next. Tom Ash is behind the bar. But you will be next. How's things, Ali, oh? I was going to say you're on your way back from Dublin, but it's Wednesday, isn't it? It's not even Sunday, it's Wednesday. You were right, the plot has been completely lost. I've just said it was Wednesday and then completely forgot that it was Wednesday. It's ridiculous. And I've managed to have a couple of good nights' sleep. Well, a couple of half-decent nights' sleep with a couple more hours afterwards, which helps. Although I was falling asleep on the sofa last night. Not good. Watching YouTube videos, trying to work something out, trying to fix an actual problem. And I found the correct videos to sort it out and then fell asleep during them. So I've ended up watching them about 5 or 6 times each. And now that'll probably get the fella demonetised because it looks sus. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ali, oh, you are grand. Speaking of grand, I was watching a reel, I think, earlier on, an Instagram reel, of some Irish politician. He's got to have been from Cork, I think. Just the thickest Irish accent I've ever heard in my life. Having a proper pop at the other people that were in there. And he wasn't using the average kind of language that your politician would use. It was just like some farmer chatting away. Funny as fuck, man. Sam, you've fallen asleep to vid you're actually trying to watch. It's not too bad when the videos that you don't really want to watch. Is this your way of telling me that my videos are boring, Sam? Is that what it is? I know. I went out earlier and got some minor footage. Not enough to make a video, but it was an attempt to try something. And today, Wednesday, sunset was 5 o'clock in the blessed PM. Not 4 something, 5 o'clock. This is every time we get this little passes through, it's brilliant. 4 o'clock was, what are we on now? It was at the beginning of January, end of December. Then we're up to 5 o'clock. End of the month, it's going to be 7. Well, end of next month, it'll be 7, half 7. It's mad, man. The days are getting longer, but my legs aren't getting stronger. Mostly Monty Don. Monty Don's full name is Montgomery Dontgomery. Do you know that? It's a true story. You're falling all asleep. Oh, you're falling asleep all the time while watching me. Is that because of my mellifluous voice, my sonorific voice, Steve-o, or am I just that fucking boring? Ground Control to Monty Don is indeed a Half Man Half Biscuit song. Or from a Half Man Half Biscuit song. You purposely use Gardener's World and Midsummer Murders to fall asleep to. I went through a stage of having really bad insomnia, and it was from age 18 to 52. And I used to fall asleep to narrowboat videos on YouTube. Brilliant, man. It's 25 plus minutes of light in the next 10 days. Hubba hubba. Antiques Roadshow as well, I know. Do you need time for the fishing? Are you night fishing, lad? Is right. Happy hunting, man. Happy hunting. Tom to Tom, 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 Tom. You know what she's going to ask. I know what she's going to ask as well. Shall I ask the question? Ali, shall I ask the question? How's you, Tom to Tom, Tom, Tom? How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? How's Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, eh? And how's parentages? Watching Arsenal v Chelsea last night put you asleep. Do you know what? I have stopped watching Premier League football or Premier League teams playing against each other. The game I watched last night was St Mirren against Hearts, which, to be honest with you, wasn't that good. But Scottish football has been really good the last few days. Really, really exciting. Plus, like, Scottish football is like, it's karaoke football. It's like the real stuff, but not quite as good. But it's like football on crystal meth. It's fucking hilarious. People are mental. Usually try and get away for a couple of 3-day sessions per year. Oh, very, very nice. Where'd you go to for that? You're not just camping out on the canal, are you, in Voxy? Fuck that, like. It's bad enough just walking to the ground. Never mind staying around there overnight. Mrs. Tom is in work. Domingo is investigating the shopping you are unpacking. Oh, the parentals are all right. Mum's been on a Canary Island cruise. Very nice. Dad's fed up with the weather. I'm not surprised. Anyone into the boxing? Nick Ball is fighting this weekend. 5'2" Nick Ball. The little pocket rocket. What an absolute star that lad is. Never took a backward step in his life. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, absolutely. And world champion as well, of course. Champion of the world. Lovely stuff. I'll be watching that this weekend. Esther, how are you? Mere Lane Fishery near Preston. The farmer and his wife are cool. Just up the road from me then, aren't you? Preston's only, well, Preston city centre's, I think, 16 miles away from where I am. 5'2", he is 5'2", tiny, and just, he doesn't take a backward step. He's been in there with Mexicans, tough as teak Mexicans, and he's knocking shite out of them. Box office, little box office. He has got spite, hasn't he? Really has. It's as if, I don't know what his story was before this, but it's as if he was working on a building site or something and someone said, do you fancy getting paid a lot of money for punching people in the face? Or should I pick you up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Bang! Here we go. Loves it. Mrs. Tom working at this hour. You two work too much, I'm telling you. He did, a 6 foot plus Mexican, and he got in there and was absolutely caning him everywhere. Love it. Love it. Always a plasterer, there you go, for his Alfellas mate. That's the thing, isn't it? Do you want to be a plasterer, or do you want to get paid millions of quids for being world champion and going to Vegas or something? I'd rather do that. Joey, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I'll be watching that. He's a good lad. It's good to have another world champion in Liverpool as well, isn't it? Jazza Dickens was on the pitch at the Hill Dickinson Stadium a couple of games ago with his world title belt. We need more of that. More big fights at the Hill Dickinson and Anfield as well. Get the footy crowds out there. Definitely more of that. I missed the yeah. Got more geese out there. I missed the Tony Bellew fight at Goodison. I wish I'd have gone to that. But there you go. It was. You couldn't translate Rossi. Nobody can translate Rossi. Plus he gets everyone's name wrong, even his own fucking name. There's Sam's channel. Should we pin Sam? Very well, I will pin Sam. Willis Wadwick. Kipper's red. You're in mourning for Ajax. Poor Ajax. That looks good. I would drink that actually. I would drink that. That is mighty fine. Mighty fine. There's Joey's channel as well. Click on that. Subscribe. Watch. Like. Comment. All the other bits and pieces. There's Shane's as well. Captain Kayaking. Follow everyone. We have the best community in the world. Absolutely. Full of boss people. Follow him, you slags. I'm sure that's geese out there. Why is there geese? I know geese is the word, like. Christine, in the world, yeah. Charlie Bravo 04, Charlie Bravo 04. Any carrots today? Any diamonds in the carrots? How goes you? How is the maid marzipan of Sherwood Forest? You're not the strawberry girl, are you? Or is that a different Christine? You saw a vid with some carrots. For those who don't know, the carrots are the fiery stuff that comes out the back of engines on fighter jets because they look like carrots. There's a name for it and I can't think. No spanner after your names. What's the blue thing? That'll be called Nick. What are you calling me? Afterburners, that's the one, yeah. See, I wouldn't know. How's Mark doing? I've not seen Aris for ages, absolutely ages. I barely speak to anyone these days, to be honest with you. I'm working from home permanently, so I don't see any of the regulars. Plus, loads of people are working in different buildings and what have you, or I've got different jobs. It's a shame that, like, that used to be. I've only had 2 proper jobs, to be honest, but this job that I'm on now, years ago, going out for a pint after work used to be the funniest thing ever. I do miss that. Carrots, absolutely. You see, saw Terry a few years back when you went up that way to fix a car. I've not seen Terry for ages, although when I was working in the old building, he used to be on the same floor as me, so I saw him all the time. Yes, Ali has got a crown there. Right, the shield stuff, it depends on where you're watching this. On this, it's not a shield. On there, it's not a shield, but I know on other places it is, isn't it? Ali, you know Queen. I thought all women were queens these days. His lad is massive. But yeah, so they're not kids anymore, are they? That's the thing that even I figure, they're not kids anymore. Despite the fact that my daughter will be 20 in April, they're not kids anymore. A blue bin? Who's got a blue bin? Not a purple bin, is it? Yeah, all women are queens. If you go to Liverpool, you are anyway. Yeah, right there, Queen. Purely decoration. It's not. It's there to show you what you're doing. You're doing something right. Definitely. Loads of chat. We like loads of chat. What is pissing me off this now, though? Right, that's going off because it's fucking winding me up. Stupid bastard thing. I might have to go through this one day. When I say one day, it's going to take me about a month just to sort everything out on the stream, because it is getting ridiculous. There's just so much stuff to do with it. So many buttons to press. So many things to keep an eye on. Maybe change the layout of it slightly, just so I'm not so fucking massive on portrait. Yeah, Jay, you take care, mate, as well. Happy hunting, good fishing. Catch you later. Stay warm as well, man. It's cold out there now. It's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Bears Paws 2.0 in time for the World Cup. The match hatch will be revamped, I think. Seeing as though we now have better understanding of how to make these things work. We can make that work. Any ideas of what you want to see for the match hatch? Any particular style? Just let me know and I'll take it into consideration and go and do what the fuck I like anyway, because I'm like that and that's the way it is. Oh, man. Rugby tomorrow? Or are you baking? Are they rolls? It's not real rugby though, is it? Or is it? The real rugby starts next week, I think. And I think is it Bradford Bulls? Well, it's one of the teams that have come up anyway who are playing. So I'll be looking forward to that. Rugby league is proper. Six Nations bollocks. Utter rubbish. Fat fellas fall on the ground, hugging each other. Ball gets passed to a skinny fella at the back who kicks it down the other end of the pitch to another skinny fella who kicks it right back at him. Fucking pointless. Absolutely pointless. France and Ireland. That's a load of shite. Rugby league. Proper northerners. You get a pint of gravy at half time. People actually run with the ball. The skill involved and tackling and things like that. Much better. Actual skill. Match Hatch needs a signed photo of Big Bill. We have got a photo somewhere. In fact, there's photos everywhere of him. I should get one. I should get one here, shouldn't I? Signed. I did buy the thing, didn't I? Not the sticker, the little card. I've got that somewhere. Get him to sign that as well. The man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. He's going to Wrexham this weekend. Wrexham versus Millwall. Holy fuck. New match hatch, maybe like an old style kiosk, turnstile-y thing. Ooh. Ooh. Mandy, write that down or remind me of that later. That's not a bad idea, that. Oh, yeah, sorry. So fucking tired I am, man. We were talking about rugby, weren't we? Proper rugby, rugby league, rugby, proper rugby.
He's got Alan Tate to beat on the outside, and Shune is going to go the full length. That is one sensational try.
Fantastic try. We were also talking football, so go on. Back of the net, thank me. Yeah, this is simply sensational. And also, we've just been talking about planes as well, haven't we? So deplane as well. Deplane. American football is so much harder on the body than rugby. Both are fun sports, though. I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. Match Hatch 2.0 needs to nick the Cesare caption. There was a grand final in rugby league where one of the players ruptured his testicle in the first half, went on to finish the game, collect his loser's medal, do all the interviews afterwards, then went into the hospital to get it sorted out. Bollock, bang. Top bins. Getting hit with pads on full force is so rough. You want to try doing it with no pads on, mate? The rugby lads have got no pads on. St Helens, I think it was supposed to play 2 games against the New York Jets back in the 80s. Or half a match of rugby league and half a match of American football. The New York Jets turned up to watch St Helens play a game against someone, might have been Warrington. They watched it for about 20 minutes and went, we're not playing against these fucking lunatics. And refused to play. Not having it, not having it. Hated football practice in the 90s. I loved it. Lulu Bellatini. Just woke up, see it off to bed. See, people are falling asleep every time I open my bastard mouth there. See it all soon when you can keep your eyes up. No, don't worry about it. You go and have your kip. Don't worry about us. We'll be right. We'll be right. Is that like Silit Banga to read that twice there just to make sure? Drag queens wearing padding. Ooh, shots fired. Yeah, the rugby is just ridiculous. They've got no consideration for the bodies, no padding, and then they smash into each other. I think they said every tackle is the equivalent of a 30-mile-an-hour head-on collision. Like, you know, just car crash after car crash after car crash. And there's people who are having 60 or 70 tackles per game. If you hit you in pads and then hit you without pads, with the pads it's 10 times more, especially with the helmet. It's only pads on the shoulders and hips and thighs. Well, I'm not sure about that, man. Try getting hit by a Pacific Islander with no padding on, no helmet. Fucking hurts, man. We had 1 game of rugby league in school and it ended up with fights all over the place. That stopped. No more of that. And we used to play cricket until Afros Ritzvi turned up. He's from Chicago. He's got an American accent. He won't have a clue about cricket. He was only there because his dad was a doctor over there. He was into his cricket and he was bowling like 90 mile an hour. Bouncers in school to 15-year-olds. Fuck that sky high. So that got binned and we started playing football again. That's all we played after that for about 3 years. And my teacher is now, I think, the director of football at Plymouth Argyle Football Club. The only cricket you understand is King Ralph. Is that John Goodman? I've not actually seen that. Cricket's a boss game. Just, you either love it or you hate it. Those who love it, and those who don't. Cricket mentioned. Good point. Where's the cricket? Oh, there you go. It's the foot kick. It's always the foot kick. Brilliant. Mandy, how was your book reading? Are you getting there? Do you remember King Ralph, the movie where John Goodman ascends to the throne because he was the only member of the royal family after all of them were electrocuted in a group picture? The way things are going at the moment with the royal family, we could have John Goodman back on the throne. Great opening scenes. I've never seen it, to be honest. I know of the film, but I've never seen it. 58 days until the county championship starts, which means 59 days until the first rain. Steve, you don't like cricket? No. I love it. Oh, yeah. Tune, man. His reading is slow. Slow going, man. Never heard or seen it. Ali Alio. I'm going to have to watch it. I like John Goodman. Yeah, Esther, the way Kippers boots the steps away is fantastic. It's the small details. Mandy has an eye for the small details. Fair play, man. I couldn't do any of this. Sam, you may have heard of it, but don't watch many comedies. Life is a comedy in itself, isn't it? Pretty much all I do, to be honest with you. As much comedy as possible. Need a commentary on the cricket bears. The bowlers holding the batsmen's. Oh, yeah. Again, that's something I can do, isn't it? Oh, he can't get his leg over. Not American comedy anyway. Are you more into the Brit stuff? Scott Reed on Dane Villas. He sweeps for 4. Lancashire win the game. Lancashire win the pennant. Goosebumps. Ah, right. Quality, man. LBW. Leg before wicket. Notting Hill is the only British comedy you remember. Again, do you know what? I've not seen that either. I think I've got a slight aversion to the sort of Richard Curtisy type films. Although I do like 4 Weddings and a Funeral, weirdly. Oh. The Life of Brian. That's what you want to watch. Brilliant. Couldn't get his leg over. Hugh, I know. Do you know what? There's something about Hugh Grant. He seems a pretty cool dude, to be honest with you. You think, because he had that floppy fringe and the stupid bloody stutter, that's what he's like in real life, but he's not, is he? He's a pretty righteous fella. Very funny as well, a good comic actor. And also, he can dance. For any of those that watched Paddington. Paddington 2, is it? Good lad. Oh yes, oh yes. More series, of course, being raised on PBS, Peanut Butter and Squid. Bit of CBC before getting more direct access to more UK content streaming. Lovely stuff. Coffee, oh my god, the coffee is adorable. Let's have a coffee. Hugh's are nice, Hugh's are nice. They're not Hughes though, are they? The Shugs, if you're in Scotland. I would drink this, but I bet you it's full of caffeine. Keep me up all night. No. Who wants the coffee? Who wants the coffee? You do sound like a Brooklyn waitress there, Ali. You want some pie? Lovely stuff, man. Born in the wrong country, sensibility-wise. Yeah, pop up the road, get blowers to record us something. Can we get a celebrity to record us something? We needed a celebrity on this. I was thinking of going to, what do they call it? That stuff, that thing. Can't even remember what it's called. Fucking thing, you know what I mean? Where you get people to record something for you. I was going to get Norman Lovett, Holly from Red Dwarf, to say, alright dudes, welcome to the Bears Paws or something. But apparently you can't use it if you've got a monetised channel, I don't think. We need to get someone though. Ella Mode. The Bearded Wonder. Oh, TMS used to be brilliant, didn't it? Piggly Ding, next. Sterling effort from the man himself, Tomaszewski. Ali, get behind bar, girl. If you put a bit of whiskey in it, oh, there you go. If you Irish up, who other than Ali could Irish up that coffee? Sam will have one as well. Coffee's all round. Cameo, that's the one. You've done a couple of cameos for people. I'll get you to do one for us then. You and Norman Lovett, there you go. Yeah, it's Cameo, isn't it? Of course it is. Word up. Now. It's like a posh. It is a posh. You're a big fan of Bill Frindle, Andrew Sampson, South African statistician, and another bearded wonder. COVID put paid to a stint. Saw him in Southport t'other year. That's here. That's over the road from where my daughter works. Prost, Esther, prost. Motion detected outside. Them little bastards. No. Someone in a bloody car. Remind me to get out as well this month. Light Porter's on, isn't it? From the middle of the month, I think it is. I'll have to get out with the camera. With the good camera. With the spenny camera. Cat? Nee, dat was geen kat. Geen kat, zeg. Nou, that was a car. Dat was een auto. Ja. I am fucked, you know. Absolutely. And I should have gone to Tesco, but I didn't. Bastard. Live stream the doer. There's got to be a way of doing it, isn't there? We could live stream the doer. Neighbourhood watch. People have been trying to kick the front door in, Esther. Not actually kick it in, just kick it and run away. But they're doing it to such a degree where the whole house is shaking. Wankers. Little kids as well, they are. Little kids, about 12-year-olds. Knobhead lads. Being knobhead lads, obviously. Live stream the door. Do people just want to get rid of me and live stream something else? Thank you very much. Could do. There's a way of doing it at the moment. I've just got one of my old phones there, pointing outwards. And that's the view. It's another one of my old phones. Another two over there as well. Too many phones, man. Bastards. Keep an eye on the Zoe. What's the neighbourhood coming to? It's a lovely, lovely neighbourhood with no problems whatsoever. And then we're getting these little wankers causing a little bit of hassle. Yeah, you know, with the phones, Joey, to be honest with you, the phones, they're quite handy to keep hold of for stuff like this, using as security cameras. I've got one that I use for online banking. I don't use anything else on there. One that I do all my gaming on. One that I do something else on. But now I've got too many, so I could sell my last one while it's still worth a few quid, and then go and buy a lens with it or something for my camera. That's a good idea, isn't it? Near the sound of a pack of hounds barking. It's a shame that Frankie isn't still alive, because he would have scared the fucking life out of him. Most lunatic dog I've ever met in my life. Loved him to bits. He was great with us, but anyone else breathed anywhere near him, he'd try and kill them. Fucking lunatic. One of the nicest gated communities here posted several camera angles of kids doing something annoying at the property. Really clear pics. Just shows you can be gated in away from all the hassle, and they're still acting like absolute knobheads. Do all that on the same phone. I try not to, though, with things like that. I don't want the same one that I have in my pocket doing everything. I'd rather keep, for the banking, just keep it on one and leave it at home, so it's never really with me. The gaming, I use one of my older ones, because if it ruins the phone and ruins the battery, I'm not remotely arsed. I try and do my gaming. I earn money gaming as well, you see. Little bits, not much, just little bits. That prank will follow the kids as long as the internet exists. It's stupid, isn't it, man? Beware of the dog with a pick of a Rottweiler. They're not bothered about stuff like that. Just need a fucking lunatic. Some absolute psycho. One of my relatives will do. Just get them outside. Someone from Alabama sat on the porch with a shotgun. That'll do. We'll sort that out. One for banking, one for gaming, and one for that I use for something else, yeah. Surfshark or NordVPN. I've got one that I use a lot of video editing on as well. My previous one, I'm going to have to do a lot of editing on because it's got all me AI music, loads of me little video clips and me colour grading stuff that I use. Not everything has been passed onto this yet. Psycho dog. Yeah, Frankie the psycho dog is no more. Unfortunately. If he was, literally just I'd sit outside with him and then wait for him to walk past. And their arse would go because he was the most aggressive thing I've seen ever. He was like a four-legged shark. A four-legged shark with piles is what he was like. And yet he was lovely with us. Just nobody else. Even if you were taking him outside for a pee in the back garden, he had to be on a lead. That was the council who told him that. If you didn't do that, he'd have to be destroyed. Thankfully, he wasn't. And he got ill towards the end, but man. Boss dog, we knew him from when he was a little puppy, but absolute psychopath. You've got Nord, it's the only one you can watch the iPlayer with. I've never used Nord. I don't really use VPNs for anything, to be honest. Everything that I want to watch is normally based in the UK anyway. Yeah. How am I? Ali, I am knackered, sore. I've had really sore knees recently, and as I was putting some Wonder Juice on them, a little bit of Voltarol to make sure they're all right, I found out why. My right knee, which has been sore and shouldn't be sore, is absolutely covered in bruises. I must be banging it against something and not noticing. So my legs, knees, covered in bruises. My calf keeps getting cramp and waking me up during the night. Somebody running, caught on camera. Yeah, so I'm sore, stiff, tired, miserable, sneezing. I've been sneezing all day as well. So there might be a sneeze break at some point. Watch this space. In fact, don't watch this space. Watch the test card instead. You waiting outside normally works. Tend to scare 12-year-old kids. To be honest, I normally do as well, but I'm sat in the house. I thought me walking stick, I'd go outside, couldn't I, and just wait with the walking stick. Anytime anybody who looks remotely youthful walks past, oh, you bastard. Background lights kind of look like the Irish flag. There's a bit of red. Almost white, isn't it? And then green, it is, it? I can hear noises. Yes, hence you are the pause bouncer. Exactly. Ali beat you to it. There is a bit of a cold going round, isn't there? There is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the cold or... February's early for sort of hay fever to start, isn't it? Or allergy season. But the weather hasn't been overly cold at times. So I'm wondering, is it possibly a little touch? Can't even fucking speak here, can I? Is it a little touch of allergies? A little bit of cold? Who knows? Split screen with the window. Vis a window. There must be a way of doing it. I've got to connect something. I'll find out. I'll find a way of doing it. You have great eyes. Both of you. Right, there's noises as well, but bin day tomorrow, so there's people bringing out the wheelie bins. What whistle? I don't know. It's a snot-nosed cold. You sure? Could be. Yeah, John Virgo, man. That is a shame about him. Very funny man. Good snooker player. Good TV presenter, but just a really genuinely funny fella. And sort of the archetypal voice. Not a Clive Everton from the past, but he was the one that sort of took over, wasn't he? As that, the experienced voice of snooker. Too much of this going on at the moment. We're losing too many people. Still hot. '79, wasn't he? Who else has died today or the last couple of days? It's been someone else as well, hasn't it? That's life, yep. That's what all the people say. He landed on a live stream of 4 cameras at once of bird feeders. For date night is primarily for hedgehogs. Quad screen wildlife action. Ooh, sign me up. That sounds amazing. Need to try and do something this year. No, for birds at least. Birds at least. I might even... There are camera traps on Amazon which are fairly cheap. Outdoor ones. So you can just leave them outside constantly. I might try some of them. I might buy a couple and just leave them in the garden, see what we get. Some hedgehog action would be good, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Might try that. But a Sinatra, I'd be envious as well, to be honest with you. I'm envious of your vids at the moment, though, to be honest, Sam. The squirrel action is fantastic. Love squirrels. The boss, aren't they? They always look so serious. What was that? What was that noise? They didn't have a giant frog. That's what you need, man. We've got natterjack toads in Ainsdale, which are a very, very protected species, apparently. You can't see hedgehogs except online. Hedgehogs are lovely. Cute little things, but cute massive things as well. Some of them big fat bastard hedgehogs. Yeah, Ali, the Juki's not working because nothing's working, man. And for those who arrived late, there is a possibility that the house might blow up. So if it does and goes off, I apologise. We shall see. Kirsty! Prodigy actress of Vertigo detoxifier British origin, Dutchy Sinclair, vodka fuddy duddy brickwork. That's one of the ones that makes actual sense so far. I need to buy bird feeders, but the weather is horrible. Oh, you've got code red, haven't you? People skating on the sidewalks and the roads. That is not good. You have got the proper polar vortex near you, haven't you? Coming in from north. Who remembers hedgehog flavoured crisps? Steve, I was just turning to Peter Kay for a sec. That was... You couldn't even take them to court, could you? And say these aren't hedgehog flavoured. How do you know? Mad, isn't it? Yeah, hedgehog flavoured crisps. What a bizarre thing to do. Code Road. Code Road, what do they call it? Kirsty's channel lock coming up. Oh, shite. Remind me to fix that. There's a couple that are not working. I think it should be under Kirsty. Yeah, there's a couple that weren't working, I know that. I shall fix that in the blessed I am. The links. Normally if you put someone's name in, if I've got a copy of it on Botrix, it'll put the link in for you as well. Exactly what you were thinking the first time the words make sense. It sounds like they're something I have on the Try channel. Oh dear, right. Jeff hasn't updated that. There was something, but yeah. There you go, there's Kirsty's channel. Click subscribe, watch videos, comment, all the other good stuff. All the good stuff. Do the good stuff, man. You've seen Vodka Fuddy Duddy Brickwork. Were they supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72? Fucking noise out there, man. Loads of noise. Why are they doing it? Bastards. How are the cats, Kirsty? How are the cats? Los gatos. We want more cat spam. And by that we mean loads of photos of them and videos of them. We don't want to turn cats into spam. This concert in Toronto in 72 must have been massive. This has been going on for about 18 months as well. Every band you can think of has been supporting Toronto and 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. It was a massive gig. It was a charity gig, I think. It was like 17 Live Aids in one go. Joust in the gang. Le Juste. Cats are well. One is watching with mum. Yeah, Sam, you should have been there. It was fantastic. 8 Mile Radius. They blew the roof off. It's a legendary gig. We were all there. It's the gig by which other gigs are measured. You know what I mean? You were in a previous life. We were all there. We were there. Ali Ali O, P break. P break. P break. P break. P break. Steve, he built the stage. And he didn't build it on rock and roll either. He built it on a proper foundation. Well, trying to catch Joust coming in with leaves in his mouth and still meowing. Ah. It was cold. You know what? It's been cold today, hasn't it? But not too bad. We were there. We built the city on sausage roll. There you go. That's the word's changed forever. Cheers, Steve. This is proving... I'm not surprised it's proving difficult. Is Keir Starmer resigning? You saw a report. It doesn't look like... Well, it doesn't look at it at the moment. He knew about Mandelson still staying in touch with Epstein, despite the fact that he just turned him into the US envoy. So, by all, I'd like to say the way things used to be, he would have resigned by now, but nobody seems to resign these days. Doesn't matter what happens. The political class that we've got is absolutely disgusting. There's just a moral vacuum. Horrible. Definitely not looking good for him. It'd be nice to get rid of him and get an actual Labour Party in, but that's not going to happen either. But he reminds me of Mr. Barraclough from Porridge. In fact, his name's perfect, isn't he? Keir Starmer, because he is like fucking yoghurt. Got all the edge of yoghurt. Nobody resigns. I reckon John Profumo was probably in his grave somewhere just thinking, what on earth is going on here? How did I have to resign for what I did? And yeah, people are up to all kinds these days. Yeah, the number of people connected to him is way too big. It's all over the world, isn't it? He lied, plain and simple. But then they all do. And everyone keeps getting caught doing it. Nobody resigns. Ever. It's ridiculous. It'd be nice to have actual politicians who care. Like actually genuinely care. And are not morally corrupt. Be great, wouldn't it? It's not going to happen, like. But it would be nice. Half Man Half Biscuit have a song. We built this village on a trad arranged... Yeah. A trad arranged tune. Le Juste. Cat is Sam. Sam. Used to be able to see what the names were, but of course that's now changed. YouTube have changed it round. So it's now your title. It's all about your title. Spitting image had Mandy sussed years ago. That's not you, Mandy, by the way. That's Mandelson. Yeah, I think a few people did, didn't he? A few people mentioned him. And that he's not to be trusted. But, of course, they were shouted down. I'm hoping, genuinely hoping, there's a House of Cards effect in this. There's a lot of people who've been involved in governments over the last 20 years, 25 years, whatever it is, that should pay a huge price for what they've done. Janviers crossed. It would be lovely to start seeing these politicians going to jail for what they've done. So the next generation coming through who want to get involved in politics actually have to behave themselves. But no, it's not going to happen, is it? Show her a bastards. Show her a bastards. Domingo and Joust should have a meet-up. I don't think the internet would be ready for that, to be honest with you. I think you would break the internet. Domingo and Joust would be like J-Lo's arse, wouldn't it? Whoever it was. Kardashian's arse, wherever. Same kind of thing, isn't it? Same arse, different day. Same day, different day. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm talking about here, you know. The world's gone mad. Can we have a reset? Can we have a global reset? Is there a button somewhere that you can press and we all go back to the way it used to be? You know, back when people were nice. Steve, that's exactly what it is. Wars make money and also deflect attention. It's called the dead cat effect, isn't it? They're always doing it permanently. It's a good day to bury bad news, is always mentioned as well. Ridiculous. We've got the same sort of 8 people, the same 8 billionaires around the world own all the media. And most of them are also got the fingers into the war pie. So it'll just continue doing the same thing over and over and over again. Keep on causing trouble, keep on invading countries, bomb, 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 make money, and then keep making the electorate argue amongst themselves. Genius. Meanwhile, they're just taking money off us constantly. We have nothing. There'll be no people who own houses anymore. We'll all rent. There'll be nothing like that. Your jobs, if you're lucky, will last about 5 minutes. Then you'll be binned. Wales gone mad. Is Kim dating Lewis? Apparently so. I wonder what she sees in the multi-millionaire Lewis Hamilton. Not sure it was different. We just leave more of a paper and electronic trail nowadays. We do. But no one gives a shit anymore. That's the other thing as well. People don't care. There's no shame involved. Just fucking mad, isn't it? There's no secretly involved, is there? You can't date a Kardashian secretly. Isn't it time that she released another sex tape? That's what they normally do, isn't it? The bank balance is down to 20 million. I'll release another sex tape, another perfume after that. AI is taking over jobs. Do you know what it is and it isn't? It can't do everything. All it can do is spew back what it knows. It can't take a leap of imagination. Know what I mean? It can't do any of that. And at some point, the bubble is going to burst because everything is overvalued. And it can't keep on going. Yeah, ignoring and blaming victims has always been how these things could never change. And that's just the way it is. Huey Lewis told you that. Kim is richer than Lewis. Is she though? Is she? Is she though? More than likely. You think as a driver to be more careful of mileage? Ooh, shots fired. Yep. Or maybe he's thinking it's the only way you can rear end something without getting injured. Is this thing on? If you released an aftershave, what would you call it? I think mine would be called Grunt Poor Ham. Grunt Poor Ham. Kim's exploiting a 12-year-old daughter. They're just fucking mental. They're famous for nothing. What was it? I think there was graffiti somewhere, wasn't there? Was it in New York? Stop making stupid people famous. Absolutely 100%, man. Lewis is involved in the biggest TV show on the planet, so you're guessing she's going, oh, right. She's gagging to get on Drive to Survive. Could be. Only time powerful got held responsible is because other powerful people found advantage in their downfall. This is the way it's going. Gary Stevenson talks about this all the time, the economist, or former economist. The rich ate the working class and now we've got nothing. Then they're coming for the middle class and they'll be eating their way through that. Once that goes, they come for the rich, then they'll just go for each other. And eventually at the end of it, there'll be one person left standing who owns everything. There's nothing else. You can't expand exponentially. It's ridiculous, man. There's no such thing as exponential growth. It has to stop at some point. It's not finite, it has to stop at some point. But I think by that point, the planet will be on fire anyway, so there you go. Pimping mum and bipolar dad. Not good, is it? An EVP at the university like that. Special for being famous rather than famous for being special. That's the thing, isn't it? What do you do? I'm a celebrity. Yeah, but what do you do to become a celebrity? Why are you a celebrity? Because I'm famous. This is just ridiculous, man. You ought to be called Smeg by Stibbo. That sounds a very Red Dwarf scent, doesn't it? Very aromatic, very pungent, very earthy, earthy tones. Just shocked he got tossed for Title 9 violations. You know, he's not much worse than the rest of them, just fell out of favour finally. It's mad, isn't it? Executive Vice President, EVP. Casper, I do. Joust brought in 14 leaves today. Is that his personal best? Is that a record? Wales gone mad. The world has gone mad. Fourteen leaves. 14 leaves. You're in a Turkish bath, ain't you? His record at the moment is 17. He's slipping. Joust, sort your shit out, lad. Joust contributes to the household. He does. He's bringing the outside in. Good old Joust, man. We like our Joust. It was -5 today, warmest it's been in a month at least. There you go. Next. Piggly Ding next. Things are improving. More sunshine today, Casper. 5 o'clock sunset today in the good old U of K. That's your call sign, Leafy. Don't go there, Nick. Don't go there, Nick. Don't go there, Nick. Why is it Leafy? Don't go there, Nick. Don't go there, Nick. Don't go there. It was 9 Celsius today. I think we had it as far as 7. It's always a little bit warmer where you are compared to us, but that's not bad, is it, Steve-O? considering it's only the first week in February, 9 degrees is pretty healthy. That's seckle for that, as they say in Southport. That's seckle for that. Thanks for asking the question for you. Yeah, answer the question. Code red there because the black ice. Black ice is so dangerous. Of course, when ice or snow melts and then freezes very quickly, it doesn't get a chance to have any kind of pattern inside, it just goes black. Very dangerous. Nearly went to a t-shirt and a gilet, but chickened out. Whoa, body warmer. Body warmer for Hugh. Rash move. Yeah, you've got to be careful. You could probably get away with it. But the problem with that is, while it's 9 degrees and you put the gilet on your t-shirt, within the space of 5 minutes, it could be -6 and snowing. So you've got to be careful. Got to be careful, man. Even cats and dogs slippery, nearly fallen. Yeah, because, again, they're really good. Cats can walk on fences, a piece of piss, but when it's black ice, it's ice. They can't even see it until they're on there and start slipping around all over the place. Plus, dogs fall over and just on concrete because they're fucking mental things. -5. We haven't had -5 all year, I don't think. It's got below 0, but not much. Maybe 2 at the most. We are lucky, aren't we? -4 at the moment, it feels like. Is that -11, it feels like? It's fucking mad. No traction for the claws. I know, I saw no traction for the claws supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. Ali's back. Back again. Ali's back. Ali's back. Ali's back. Welcome back, Ali. You're alright? How are you in yourself? It's -7 right now in Ohio. That's warm considering recent weather. Is there any sign of that polar vortex disappearing? Because it looks ridiculous. I seen a temperature map of the States, and it was just literally sort of like that. Like a blue U all the way through the middle of it. So that's not right. That shouldn't be like that. You haven't lost any snow. Jeez, man. You're dropping down near freezing overnight, but thankfully warming again after. Good stuff, man. -7. I know, Ali. -7. You'd be better off in -7 than +40, though, wouldn't you? Being a ginger lass. It is cold, isn't it? Maybe it's cold outside. Huge support acts. 8 Mile Radius got more support acts than the rest of the world put together. That's how popular they were. Sorry. I'd love to be able to make more 8 Mile Radius music as well, but just can't, man. Can't. I meant to look into that today and I've just not got round to it at all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hang on. Balls to it. I was expecting my daughter to message me because she always seems to message on a Wednesday. Bizarrely. But she hasn't. She hasn't. Ali, are we getting there? Are we getting close? Warmest there today was around -3. +7 here, mate. +7. Ali, picture sent. I can't show it on screen, unfortunately. Your sunset 21 minutes later than ours. Just shows you, doesn't it? Because you're a little bit further west. Yeah, edging closer, Ali. Edging closer. Sure, you'll get there soon. So you will. I spoke to Jackie this week as well. I sent her a text, seeing how she was doing. Let her know that everyone's thinking of her. It's very nautical, isn't it? The lighthouse. Very nautical. I do like it. Why has it done that? We just have to put the moon back on. Don't tell me that needs charging. I charged that up before we started. It is, and that's one of those ship type lights as well, which looks really nice. If you could see it, obviously. Yeah, as I said, we were thinking of her. Obviously struggling a bit, as she would be, but try to cheer her up and let her know that we're all thinking of her. So hopefully, you never know, you might see her at some point. Almost said firehouse, because you say vuurtoren. Fire tower, yeah, vuurtoren. And is it the brandweer? Is that the fire department? The brandweer. Brand being a fire, isn't it? Something, I don't know. I can't remember. Possibly. This January has been probably the coldest in 10 years. Sheer what, my fault? Jackie's in a dark place at the moment following her mum's passing. Yeah, so I didn't want to bombard her with messages or, try and dig too deep. It was just, when I sent her the message, it was just, are you all right? How's things? How are you getting on? Are you okay? Do you need anything? That kind of thing. And then try to cheer her up. Took the piss a little bit, which, I don't know, maybe took her mind off it just for 10 minutes, if nothing else. Yeah. But if you do speak to her, stay in contact if you can, like, know what I mean? Brandweer is correct. Yeah, I thought so. This winter has been a cold bitch so far. It has. Polar vortexes all over the place, man. Yeah, her mum passed not too long ago. Not nice, is it? Not nice at all. It's like I say, just made sure that she knows that we're here. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, she can call if she needs to. But at the same time, I didn't want to start bombarding her constantly. How are you? How's things now? Out 2 days later. How are you now? No, just if we're here if you need. And if you don't, if you just want to scream down a phone line, please do. Yeah, that's to be done. Will do next time I speak to her. Like I said she was missed at the pause anyway, and that we're all thinking of her. So hopefully, she knows that we're here, and she can reach out to any one of us. And you've been sending her funny and cute cat videos and some other animals. That's probably exactly what she needs at the moment, Kirsty. To be honest with you, I know you can't take your mind off things completely after something like that, but any little bit where, I don't know, I had to explain what I mean, but you know what I mean, don't you? She knows we miss her. Good stuff, man. So it's part of the community, isn't it? When one hurts, we all hurt. So we've got to look after each other. And if you can slag it off, if that's the kind of relationship you've got with her, slag it off, man. Have a laugh. Even just 5 minutes, taking your mind off stuff, you know, it helps. It helps, man. Sam, you might not have met actually, no. You might do in the future though, hopefully. Once she's feeling up to it, hopefully we'll get her back. She's very feisty. A very feisty Northern Irish lady. There is no other kind, is there? Don't mess with Northern Irish women. Jesus, man. I've spent time over there working. Do not suffer fools gladly. She is absolutely nuts. Fantastic company. She's great crack, so she is. You approve of feisty. It's good, isn't it? Feisty works. I like feisty. Morning is difficult, especially if you're that close and being a carer. More stuff going on there. Yeah, it is. And it's, again, it's that difficult balancing act of making sure someone's got enough room and enough space to be able to mourn without constantly bombarding them, but also making sure that they know you're there for them. It's a bloody hard thing to do, like, isn't it? I hope we're getting it right. I currently have a heavy snowstorm warning. I haven't even looked at our weather. 6 degrees. And it is not going below that until 6 o'clock in the blessed AM. Might have a bit of snow tomorrow night. Might be a little bit of snow, Bit of snow for the lads. Yeah, it can be very isolating, grief. Not everyone has great reactions to folks in grief. I've not had to deal with grief much in my life, but I've had to deal with other people having grief. And I think I'm alright at dealing with it, or how to deal with them, to make sure that they know that you're there for them, and also to take the piss a little bit and, you know, make sure that they know normal life is still there as well. It's hard work, but yeah. I hope we get the balance right. We're giving you space. We haven't forgotten you. That's the thing, isn't it? Feel a bit guilty at times for not messaging every day, but I can't. You wouldn't want that anyway. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Any tiny thing that can distract you for a minute or two, that's the thing, isn't it? If you can do that, just it doesn't take away how you feel and the fact that you're missing someone, but just that 5 minutes, have a break from it, have a laugh about something, and you know, never know what to say in case you put your foot in it. Do you know what, Steve? I reckon you'll be all right, mate. I reckon you'll naturally know what to say, when to say it. Nah, you'll be sound, mate. I've got faith in you. Distraction, yeah, it is good, isn't it? Colleagues that would lose someone would run into a lot of expectations to get over it in a linear way. Yeah, and also given dominant culture to use frame of the loved one. Better. It is different nowadays, isn't it? We know people don't grieve in the same way, and someone can be fine for 3 or 4 days. They're handling this well, and all of a sudden they're not handling it well at all. You just got to take every case as you find it and make sure that you're there for them. Rain, proper rain. That's why you're sending cat memes and video. It's just anything to take people's minds off stuff when they're in that situation, isn't it? And again, Kirsty, it's so. She also knows that we've not forgotten her as well. That's another thing as well, isn't it, Mum? Hasn't been above -2 here in forever. Casper, it's not that far away, mate. It's not that far away now. Spring is just around the corner. To grieve knowing loved one is in heaven is rather taboo amongst some. It's a horrible situation, isn't it, man? All of it. Hasn't been below freezing here for about a month. It hasn't, has it? It's been nice. Cat memes are great. Hasn't been above freezing. So it hasn't been above freezing for about 6 weeks in Denmark. Hasn't been below freezing for about 6 weeks in the UK. It's mad. Should even out somewhere, shouldn't it? You're a good one. You're a good one, Kirsty. We have a really good community. Genuinely have. I know everyone says that. Every YouTuber, every streamer says the same thing. But genuinely, I think this is the best community we could possibly have. People genuinely care for each other and look out for each other. That's brilliant. Oh, my bloody back. Been throwing that on tonight. The old deep heat. Boss stuff this, you know. It's like a mum roll on. So you can get it right into your nukes and don't get it into your nukes or your crannies, to be honest with you. Sponsor me, DP, you bastards. Not good, is it? Getting old. You're all good people, just a little bit bonkers. Just a little touch, a smidge bonkers, but in a good way. That's what we need. Life's too serious at times, isn't it? We need that little bit of bonkerage. No, Frankie, not that kind of bonkerage. The UK, we are currently outside of that. We're lucky we're in a nice, relaxed bit of weather, I think. The polar vortex is sort of doing that around the world. We're in one of those little sections where it's all right. You're not bragging, but it was 9C, plus 9C. No, it's not a deodorant, Esther. It's not a deodorant. It's deep heat rub. The hot stuff. Oh, man. You rub it on your muscles and stuff, and it burns you. You're included in that. Of course you are. Just a little bit bonkers. A mum roll on. I called a lad that once, one of the lads who goes to match with us, or used to anyway. He is completely bald, and he was wearing a polo neck, and he was falling asleep on the train on the way home. So I called him a mum roll on while he was half asleep. Got back to the station, he went, "Who are you calling a fucking mum roll on?" Yeah. It's got to be a mum roll on. No other roll-ons exist. Although, I have got Calvin Klein Eternity roll-on deodorant, which smells lovely. It's nice. It's nice, that. Is the amok completely unknown to the UK? What's the amok? Is it running amok? Yeah, a little bit bonkers, plain damn crazy. There's levels to this. People think they're crazy until they meet someone who's genuinely fucking insane, at which point, actually, I'm a little bit bonkers. We are in a pocket. There's waves and troughs, peaks, troughs. The States have got this big trough coming down of actually freezing cold weather. Bits of Eastern and Western Europe have. And then we're there, just on the edge of it, in this lovely little section where it's nice and relaxed. plus 9 degrees. Beautiful, man. The smell of every football changing room in the country. Exactly that. Exactly that. But, man, it doesn't burn too much and it doesn't smell as bad as normal deep heat. But it does the job brilliantly. Sponsor me, DP, you bastards. Well worth having. Well worth it. I've got that. I've got the deep heat freezer gel, which is cold and hot at the same time. But loads of stuff that you need to make sure that you wash your hands afterwards. Otherwise, you know, when you go for a Damien Hirst, things get a little bit billy goat gruff. No one needs that. The Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation. It's a major system of oceanic currents transporting warm water to the North Atlantic. Right. Oh, so the Gulf Stream is at the Amok. A potential collapse predicted between 2025 and 2095. It will, if it happens, it will trigger extreme weather, including severe European cooling. Also, it will possibly, it'll kill the food chain in the Atlantic. Part of that is the warm waters going up to the Arctic, cold waters meeting that, and where it meets is an absolute feeding frenzy, and it all comes from there. Once the ocean conveyor stops, we're in trouble. Where did I get that deep heat roll on? Just there. It was in Tesco. But they're really, really good. You don't have to get it on your hands or nothing. You can roll it in, give it a good zhuzh. Well worth having. Yeah, so if you've got them in Tesco, they'll have them somewhere near you as well. Well worth doing, well worth. Esther got a crown. Yeah, if you hate someone in your team, you put deep heat in the crotch of the underwear. My dad was telling me about that. They never used deep heat when he played for Middlesbrough. They used horse liniment. And someone done that as they were getting a massage on the back, getting massaged. Nothing on, just a little bit of towel covering your modesty. Someone walked past them like that on the Davina McCalls. Oh, you haven't. Oh, you haven't. You bastard. And spent ages in the communal bath with the cold water on the jewels. Terrible behaviour. Whoever it was got his own back down. Right up the balloon knot. Not good. Not good. Boys will be boys. You can't use deep heat rub without it burning your skin. Of course, Kirsty, being a Jean Jaurès, your pallid goth skin, of course you can't. You've been no good, man. Tiara, Queen Elizabeth style. Have you seen the movie The Day After Tomorrow? All about the new Ice Age? I haven't. I might watch it on Friday.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Sorry. Great film. Great film. Internet, keep going. Needs to keep going, man. Ireland's got Tesco as well. It has, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Tesco's everywhere. What did you call your freezing Queen Elizabeths? You have? There you go. So get yourself deep heat rub. It's good for you, yeah? Prima. Free. Oh. That's more geese. Why? I was going to say 20 to 10 at night. It doesn't matter if it's 20 to 10 at night, really, does it? But I mean, it does. They should be asleep, and also, it's February. I was thinking about this earlier on. Funnily enough, right? Do you know the way days are really long during the summer and really short during the winter? And birds go to sleep when it's dark. If they have a really, really long sleep during the winter, do they feel better? Do they feel tired during the summer because they don't get enough sleep? They feel really refreshed during the winter. Wake up every morning late. It's like having a lie-in, isn't it? Do they wake up late every day in the winter? And then just, I'm going to go about my business now. I'm sound. I can do this. Yes, Randy Andy is now in Norfolk. He's had to run to Sandringham. They knew all about him. That's why his nickname in the press back in the 80s was Randy Andy, wasn't it? You knew about him. No one did anything to stop him. Fucking horrific, isn't it? Do you think if you were head of state, or if that was your family, and you found out that one of them was up to that kind of behaviour, it would be stopped? No. Why? Just it's mad, isn't it? Money and power, and then just you feel like you can do anything you want. Roll inbred there, so he's fine. No. High sixes when he turns up. Banks and Southport are exactly the same reputation. 30 kids in a primary school class, just 2 surnames. True story. Either a Rimmer or a Hesketh. Don't get many birds. The dogs flying them out, are they? Yeah, protected by the crown, but at some point they have to stop. Because it damages the crown, doesn't it? If you know what's happening and you don't really do anything to stop it, years down the line, this is now damaging the royal family, just knowing the fact that he was up to what he was doing. He was Q Stark, yes. She wasn't really a Barry Orne actress. I think she was in a couple of spicy films, but she was... Q Stark was also in Red Dwarf, funnily enough. She appeared in 1 episode of that. Bizarre. It was a time slide. Might have been time slides the episode. She was in Red Dwarf. Dogs barking at birds. That sounds like a good indie band name, that, doesn't it? I'd go and watch Dogs Barking at Birds in the uni. Definitely. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. It is. That's the way the world is, though, isn't it? If you're rich, if you got power, you can do what you want. It's now starting to catch up with people, but is it really? If the leader of the free world has been mentioned in there up to no good, and is just happily carrying on doing what he's doing, does it really? Do things change? Needs a reset. We need to take the power away from just these 8 people or these 12 people who are running everything. Take it back, man. Are you Danes are happy seeing the Norwegian? Oh, the Norwegian crown is some not so good stuff there, isn't it? Yeah. They are in the papiers as well. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's the entire globe seems to be caught up in this. How big was that fucking island? It's ridiculous, man. Did it have a full international airport or something? Was it the size of New Zealand or something mad that he was living? The entire world was there, wasn't it? Why? Or did he just think, it'll never get out? We are too rich, we are too powerful, it will never get out. Without realising that at one point it will come out. Yeah, they're in them papers quite a lot, aren't they? Yeah. Well, Pete, you don't hear P Diddy anymore because his actions are now paling into insignificance with a lot of other people. It's just those there's the levels. If there was evidence of Trump doing something terrible, I think the Democrats would have used it against him by now. By the sound of it, there is, but I don't understand why they're not. Unless there's money involved. Was Diddy in the files? I think he was as well, wasn't he? You see, everyone seems to be in there. Anyone rich and famous. Is it not enough if you're so rich and so famous you can just click your fingers and have girls flocking at your feet? Girls of an age where you are allowed to do these things. Is that not enough for them? You have to start going there and start getting involved in all kinds of weird shit. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He looks like Anthony Bourdain, doesn't he? Yeah, he will when he's out of power. It should be done now, though. You can't be having someone in charge of a country who's been involved in this. You can't wait for it to happen. You can't have these people. If they'll do that, how can they be the moral leader of an entire nation? Can't, can you? The files revelations are relentlessly, distressingly, heartbreakingly frustrating. Absolutely. Fucking disgusting, isn't it? What Bill Gates was up to is unbelievable. Money, innit? Again, money, power. They seem to think they can do what they feel like. Because so far they have. They've got away with it most of the time. I'm going to put you in jail, really. I'm going to press a button and all your computers will stop working. Okay. World has gone mad. If you're making money, leave kids alone. Even if you're not making money, leave kids alone. Shower of bastards. And also, no means no. Not difficult, is it? The world needs a reset, I am convinced. Like an Etch-a-Sketch reset. Shake it up. Get rid of everyone. Start again. I'll take charge if need be. As intergalactic emperor of the world, I'll take over. There we go. Yeah, government officials are in the files. It's a bit like a Mexican standoff, isn't it, really? Well, you can't grass on me because I knew you were there. And you can't grass on me because I know you were there. And you can't... Yeah, here we go. Someone needs to just go, yeah, come on. You're all a shower of bastards. Here's all the evidence. Let's get rid of everybody. I'll take charge of this madness. It'll be fantastic. The world will be much better. The taste in music will go up anyway. Everyone will have to live stream every week. The world will be great, man. Great man. I suffer from depression. Again, we were mentioning this with Dwight McNeil earlier on. It doesn't matter how much money you've got. It doesn't matter how great your life is. His life looks amazing, doesn't it? Anthony Bourdain. Travelling the world. Having adventures. Eating fantastic food. Living a life that most people can only aspire to. And getting paid big money for it. Doesn't matter. If you've got depression, you've got depression. Get a grip. Get a grip. You fucking can't, man. You've got a Bourdain audiobook. As you drift to Antiques Roadshow, you'll doze to audiobooks. There wasn't much dozing with Bourdain, I can imagine, man. I do like a good audiobook. Just listen to Ronnie Biggs' autobiography, which was really, really good. He was a bit of a boy, wasn't he? What am I listening to now? Oh, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy I'm listening to. Me likey mucho. Hence, yes, the use of the dop edge. Yeah, it happens. People think, well, what have you got to be depressed about? You haven't. It's not the fucking point, is it? Did laugh when you read in your local rag. The most interesting thing about the Epstein files was they were wearing dressing gowns worth £2,000 each, which were made and purchased in Norfolk. There you go. Fantastic. As long as that's the only reason why Norfolk are involved in the Epstein files, mate, you're alright, aren't you? Shows you know good quality stuff. Is that a selling point? Good enough for the Epstein Island. Fucking hell, man. As seen on Epstein Island. Fuck's sake, man. You've got that as well. Great listen. Simon Russell Beale doing the narration. Fantastic. Brilliant movie. Which one? Well, there's been a couple of series as well, hasn't there? But the one with 7 million fantastic actors, 2011 I think it was. Amazing. Great film. People are coming from Gdansk to see the film. With Benedict Cumberbatch and all them lot. It's amazing. Every time you think that's it. There's no one else. There's no one else who could possibly be in this film. Someone else comes up. Fucking hell, man. The Gary Oldman film is sensational. He's boss him anyway. You'll take the ticket whenever because the ticket will be good enough. Ali, oh, no worries. Bonne Nuit. The new one with Sir John Hurt. That's the one, isn't it? Benedict Cumberbatch. Who else is in that? I'm going to have to look for this now. Amazing film. Amazing film. Yeah, where's the full cast of this is just absolutely mind-blowing. This should not be allowed. Yeah, here we go. Mark Strong, John Hurt, Gary Oldman, Toby Jones, Colin Firth, Kathy Burke, Benedict Cumberbatch, Stephen Graham, Tom Hardy, Roger Lloyd Pack, fucking Trigger's in there as well. It's mental. John le Carré was in there himself as well, wasn't he? That's fucking mental, man. Which film, Esther, is Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy? It is amazing. It's a great story anyway by John le Carré. But the film has just got amazing actor after amazing actor after amazing actor. Well worth a watch. Well worth a watch. Yeah, it's amazing. I remember watching it and thinking, this cast is too good. It's going to have to drop off now. No, carries on. Cumberbatch is Charles in The Crown, is he? I know his mum, Vanda Bentham, was Cassandra's mum in Only Fools and Horses. It's a bit fucking weird, isn't it? But true story. Best of gear. It's amazing, man. It's even things like Stephen Graham turning up. What's he doing in this film with all these genii? I think that's the plural of genius, isn't it? Genii. That'd be ironic, wouldn't it? Getting the plural of genius wrong. Boss film. I remember watching the TV series on BBC, wasn't it? On Beeb. with Sir Alec Guinness as George Smiley. That was a really good series, that. But the film's a quicker pace. Obviously it's a quicker pace. There wasn't like 6 episodes, was there? Just one film. Worth watching if you can, Esther. All about spies in the 1960s. Good stuff, man. I think Sam's staying with us, isn't she? It's Ali who's going. Have to get Ali off the bar. I'm going to put myself on there for a little bit. There you go. Where is it? It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix in the Netherlands, Esther. It's worth having a look, though. Definitely worth having a look. 2011 film. Great film. People are coming from Gdansk to see the film. Multitasking, but here. Exactly. I am here. And the house hasn't blown up yet. How great is that? Not all the lights are still on. The one that was in there has run out. That needs to be charged up for later, just in case the house does blow up. Not on any streaming service. Boo! Boo, yes. It will be on at some point though, Esther. Keep an eye out for it. Question, who here is going to be watching the Olympics? Is this the Winter Olympics? Is it a Winter Olympics year? Or is it summer one? I don't even know. Is the Olympics the same year as the World Cup? Oh. Or it might be, mightn't it? Like a bit of winter ice hockey. It's sport, so I'll be watching his, right? There's not much of the Summer Olympics that I enjoy watching. Loads of the Winter Olympics I love, though. It is Milan, isn't it? We were talking about this the other day, of course we were. Because the Yanks are sending ice over there, aren't they? It starts the 6th of Feb. 2 days' time. It is right. So there'll be opening ceremony on Friday. It is right, lad. I'll be watching that. And it's in Milan, so it'll be good times of the day. Oh, Kirsty.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. It's there, it's not your cup of tea. I can imagine, but, you know, oh man, don't sneeze. It's definitely my cup of tea. What's happening with the World Cup at the moment? There's been no change. Lots of people are saying that we should remove it from the States and put it somewhere else. Loads of people sending the tickets back. It could end up being horrific. Steve, you never skied in your life. In 3 weeks' time, you're going to be an expert. Absolutely. I know what you mean. I remember watching the Summer Olympics. I was in the pub in Liverpool, hearing loads of beer-soaked alphas talk about tactics in the dressage. And it was like and while they were watching that, the horse racing was on another channel. So yeah, the horse racing commentary, watching dressage, which was mind-blowing. But yeah. He's blocked it, lad. He's blocked it. Oh, look at the state of that, man. He's knackered, that lad. Blocked it, lad. Look at it. You were off, unfortunately. Oh, no worries, Kirsty. Bon nuit. Catch you later. winter already. It is. Our nice warm winter that we're having at the moment. Yeah, take care, Kirsty. We will see you soon. Be lucky. Be lucky. Oh. Just had to close that now. It's starting to get a little bit cold coming in from that side there. Mind you, it is plus 6 degrees Celsius, so it must be a little bit, a little bit cold and a little bit chilly. Got to watch out. I don't want to not freeze to death. Watching the snowboarding races, especially when they slip and take everyone out. I love all that stuff. I like watching the X Games as well. Years ago when you had the half pipe and all that kind of stuff. The downhill skateboarding on ice. Brilliant, man. That and the what's the other stuff that you do? Like the ski jump, the snowboardy ski jump, but you have to do tricks as they're doing it as well. Take off from fucking miles up there somewhere, go in the air and start spinning around like a helicopter. Boss, man. Yeah, I do like a bit of Winter Olympics. Love ice hockey. A little bit chilly compared to here. That's a heat wave, it is. It's a little bit chilly, this feeling inside. Snowcross. Snowcross. Yeah. It's boss. And also it looks better. Just everywhere white, covered in snow. The sun bouncing off it. It's got that lovely quality of light to it. Super G. Thanks, boy. Oh, yeah, it was called Super G. Yeah, I love it. Love the way it looks. And there's always some 14-year-old from the States, isn't there? Wearing really baggy clothing. Giving it one of those. Who then becomes a 27 gold medaler. How? He's a child. Yeah, but, T-tray downhill. There's T-tray downhill, feet first, T-tray downhill, head first as well, isn't it? Both of which are absolutely insane. Jukebox is kaput, it is. Yep, not working. Hasn't worked all night. Pain in the arse. All of that's mad. And also the... What else they used to watch on there? Bobsleigh, skeleton, the luge. What's the other stuff that's up there as well? I do watch ski jumping. This is like all year round. I watch ski jumping on Eurosport or wherever it used to be. Horace needs to kick it. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. It won't fix it, unfortunately, because it's not working. Yeah, but the ski jumping used to be on Eurosport all the time, and I like all that. Just stuff from mad little towns in Germany, Switzerland and Poland, and then people flying for like 17 miles. Looks crazy. But then when you have a look at it, the curve of where they are, it is stupid, but they're not that far away from the ground at all time. It's fucking mad, man. Eddie the Eagle. Fair play to him, He had some Davina McCalls on him, man. Any women's downhill skiing, especially when they bend over to remove the skis, you have no internal monologue. Yes, the suits don't leave much to the imagination, do they? Especially for the lads, you can almost tell what religion they are. It's mad. Proper earthquake it is. Horace doesn't mess around. Birthquake. I'm going to have to make another one of those for bed later. Horrific but true. So that's Friday. Is it on the BBC? Please tell me it's on the BBC. Please, please, please. Winter Olympics. Can't even spell. There you go, Winter Olympics. BBC. Are they just showing... Oh, they are. Yeah, go ahead. And the streams as well. Happy days. Lindsay Vonn. Yeah, I'm going to watch. I wonder, can we get... Is there a Winter Olympics version of the match hatch? Wonder what it'd be. What could we have? Could we watch anything live? So can we find something truly fucking mental to watch live? I'll have to look at the schedule. As soon as he finds something insane, there's no way you can make a Winter Olympics graphic by Friday. Maybe you can't, but I can't either. No, I'm sure we can come up with something. Doesn't have to be an animated graphic. I'm sure we can come up with something. Ski rental booth, that'll work, wouldn't it? Or even a ski lift. Just have a ski lift. And then maybe I could sit sideways. Occasionally wave. What can we find? What's the maddest sport in the Winter Olympics? Curling's pretty fucking insane, isn't it? Can we watch curling live? Curling watch along. Fucking hell. What have I done with my life? Inside a cable car would work, wouldn't it? I wonder, could I make it as well so occasionally it'd spin? Or not spin, it'd swerve a little bit, you know, as if it's windy. Just have a creak and then occasionally it'll move. Could I do that? We are good at big air or half pipe. Big air sounds great, doesn't it? My dad would be good at that in the 70s. He had big air. Very big air. Ginger afro. Fucking massive, man. We'll find something. We'll find a way of jumping on. As Jed is my witless, we'll find a way. Just need to have a look at the schedule. Or schedule, depending on where you are in the world. I can't make my mind up which one it is, you know. Schedule or schedule. So I think I might just combine both and call it a schedule. Some of you love curling, it's big here. Not as big as it is in Scotland. Middle-aged housewives are brilliant at it as well. Although, to be fair, the girl who's now the British curling woman is not the same as the other one. What was her name? The blonde-haired Scottish woman, I can't remember her name now. P-break. 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 Did you know all the curling stones in the world used to, don't know if it's still the same now, used to come from the same island off the coast of Scotland, the island of Ailsa Craig. Every single curling stone came from there. Don't know if it still is, but it's a massive game in Scotland. There you go, yep. Made from granite from a specific island, which is Ailsa Craig. For any Americans watching, that's Ailsa Craig, not Elsa Craig. Please, please, please. Stop with this Craig shit. Ailsa Craig. Beautiful looking island. Very pretty shape. Looks like a muffin, but made out of granite. Yeah, we think like we do. It's amazing. I've seen a TV show. Don't even know if it was during the last Winter Olympics where they mentioned it. They showed you people going there, picking up, looking for the best stones to be taken onto the mainland and then turn into a proper full-on curling stone. There was a piss-poor joke about that earlier on, funnily enough. Speaking to me Geordie mate about the Winter Olympics. He said, do you know any famous curlers? I said, aye, Pepsi. Pepsi curler, like, you know. Terrible behaviour. But like, some of the stones, or the big stone that they take with them, just they fall off the island onto the beach, and just people go up and pick them up. City beat Newcastle, did they? Who else was playing tonight? Oh, how did Scotland get on? Maybe later. Muy bueno, dude. Aberdeen Celtic was postponed, alright. Rangers won though. Oh, please let Hearts win the league this year. Please. Just for a fucking change, man. Just for a change. Yeah, cup semi-final. That means they go through to the next, or through to the final to play Arsenal, don't they? Through to the next round, the final. Absolute dick I am today. Yes, they go through to the final at Wembley to play Arsenal. El Arsenal. Which will be an absolutely dull as tits game. Just beyond dull. I'd rather see other teams getting there. Like Palace winning the FA Cup was brilliant. Newcastle winning the League Cup, not so great, but you know. But still nice seeing other teams winning stuff, which is why Hearts are out at the moment in front in Scotland. It'd be nice to see them win it rather than either Rangers or Celtic. Even though I've got no skin in any game up there, it'd be nice to see someone else, just for a change, man. It'll be riveting. Riveting is something I'd rather be doing than watching that game. A tactical masterclass. Boring. Like the Rangers game against, who was it? Oh, whatever game it was I watched a couple of days ago. It was 0-0. Ended up 0-0, and it was the most interesting 0-0 I've seen in years. Just the second half was constant back to front, back to front. Like a basketball game. It was amazing, man. Want to see more of that. FC20 lost against AZ. No. We're not doing great this season, are we? We're not doing great. Hup, Twente, hup. I think it's because they run out to You'll Never Walk Alone. That's why. I can't remember them playing that when we lived there. A masterclass in -5. You can't play football in -5. That's why you've got to play ice hockey. Well, you can play football in -5. Cup game, alright. Not Eredivisie. I've not even been keeping up to date with it. I've been sick of football recently. Apart from Scottish football, like I say. It's a bit weird, Scottish footy. But interesting. Much more interesting. Last time a team in Scotland won the league, other than the two from Glasgow, Aberdeen under Ferguson, I'm sure it was. I think Hearts came close in 1987, didn't they? They were leading pretty much the entire season and then got pegged back. But yeah, apart from that, it would have been Aberdeen. Can't play footy in September. You can and do. I've played in minus temperatures. Plus, modern day football stadiums have all got undersoil heating, so the soil will be fantastic. And if it snows during the game, you play with an orange ball instead. The only time that we've had games called off normally, in the Premier League anyway, during the winter when it's really cold, is because of ice around the stadium. Nothing to do with inside the stadium. It's fans getting inside the ground. I've had that a couple of times where it's been dangerous outside, so they've said no. And also, when it's been very, very wind. Famous Everton game that we were supposed to play Crystal Palace, and there was some kind of storm going on, trees coming down, bits of the roof falling off, and it got cancelled. And then Gerard Deulofeu famously tweeted, yeah, very, very wind. That's what he's famous for now. Ice around the stadiums, it is, to the point where it was dangerous. As soon as one or two people fall over, the football clubs start panicking like fuck anyway, don't they? So next time it happens, no, we're not having it. No one's going to get injured on our watch. Too dangerous. Call it off. Not that it happens too often because it's too warm here normally. Although we do get games called off. Scotland especially, bits of Wales as well, some North Wales games get called off. And any teams where they're in like the hills or stuff like that, raised. Scottish footy not on. It's a shame that it's a really good product. There's just lunacy all the time. Championship's great as well. Norwich game was on telly, but Everton wasn't. Probably better off. Norwich are playing well at the moment. Everton aren't. Watch that instead. I remember playing a game where it was so cold, one of your players had a shower at half time to warm up. Only to run out for the second half and he collapsed on the pitch. Not good, is it? You can't have that change in temperatures because otherwise it's off you go. 30 centimetres around the stadiums at the moment. 30 centimetres of snow would be alright. It's the ice that's the problem, man. Mind you, 30 centimetres is heavy, isn't it, man? That's heavy. That's 12 inches. 30 centimetres. It's a foot. Foot of snow. No snow here. Still +6. Everyone multitasking, must be. Basking or multitasking, who knows? Or they're just trying to avoid me. They're just trying to avoid me. Horrible. Oh, hang on, let me put this. I'm going to put this down. This needs to go on charge. One-handed phone charging. There you go. How good's that? Games will get cancelled here if it's dangerous for the fans to travel. It has to be done. You can't have people getting themselves in trouble just for going to a football match. It's dangerous, man, isn't it? You have around 12 inches around the average place. It's proper snow, isn't it? I'm not surprised, given where you are. Very loyal, Esther, very loyal. Oh, fucking hell. That is needed. Been sat here all day. Logged on about 8:30 this morning, I think it was, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock it was. So I've been sat down pretty much all day in this same seat. It's not good. If I win the lottery, when I win the lottery, we'll have a studio and I'll stand up for some of the stream. There you go. As it is, I've got a raised desk over there, the one I can raise up and down. But not here. No es bueno, man. Freezing for over a month. Yeah, well, you have to remember where you are as well, man. You're very, very far north. Very far north. Man, you've not been anywhere just reading the chat and listening to me. Trying to stay awake. Massage chair needed. It's movement is needed, to be honest with you. Not just that. To get up. If I'm sat on the phones for like 3.5 hours without being able to move, it's hard work. Hard work on your back anyway. Steve, off to bed? No worries, mate. You sweet dream. You sleep well, sweet dreams. And hopefully it's not too cold tomorrow. Take your gilet, but also take a proper coat with you just in case. Nice to have the choice, isn't it? Had 3 days above freezing last month. Summer won't be far away. Spring is round the corner. Casper, spring is round the corner. Spring has not yet sprung, but will spring soon. Mark my words. Mark my words. This year's going to be a good year. Weather's going to be fantastic. Truth. I be spitting truth, y'alls. Depending on the amok, yeah. Can be warm there and warm in the UK. Could be, but it isn't. But this will soon change. What's the long range forecast like for where you are? Is it due to go anytime soon? It's going to have to go some point soon, isn't it? I mean, you know, we're on the 4th of February. We've got just over 3 weeks of winter left, and then we're into the spring. It's going to have to start soon. The sun's higher up in the sky. You can see that when you're driving. The sun's not as low down anymore. It's starting to get higher and higher. So, yeah. It will be sound, man. Longer days, higher sun, warmer. I'm not little, I know. I'm a smidge. Not little though. I'm a big boy. My mummy says I'm special. Ow, ow, ow. That's gone off again, hasn't it? That's gone off. The lighthouse hasn't lasted long enough. I'm going to have words. I might have to... That's going to have to be plugged in, isn't it? If it's going to stay on, it's going to have to be plugged in and left plugged in. Bastards. Bastards. A smidge over 5.3. See, I thought it had gone a little bit dark behind me. That light went. But they don't last long. And that one should last longer. I don't get this. I will put that on charge overnight. So it's fully charged for Sunday. Nautical theme. It's still there. It's still there, but now it's dangerous. Ships could crash on the rocks because of that. And yet I've left the green thing plugged in. Which has got 100% bloody charge. This is all stuff I need to learn as well as we go along. What lights work well, what don't. We're getting there though, aren't we? We're getting there. I do like a nautical theme. And you think to yourself, wouldn't you? You can't have a nautical theme and a pub, but you can. Liverpool is full of nautical pubs. Or it used to be anyway. Kippers is on fire. Loads of lights. Loads of lights. There you go, put a bit of green on. You're a nautical themed 6 foot. The green works quite well, doesn't it? The green with the orangey, reddy orange. Can't see the lighthouse on portrait anyway, because you have to be on the proper stream to see the lighthouse. Red light district-ish. A little bit of brown chicken, brown cow with the red on. Yeah. I do like the lighthouse. That was a good suggestion, Mandy. It was a very good suggestion. I just need to make sure it stays plugged in. Like everything else is plugged in, which is why they're still fully charged. But that, I had it on charge before we started the stream as well. It should be all right. I don't get why it isn't. I'm devastated. Devastated. Hang on. That's going on charge. No, not that. Oh, fuck it. I'll do that when we finish. Portrait really cuts out a lot. It should cut me out. People will be happy if it cut me out. Just show that. Let me talk over it. Stick with the horizontal, it's much better. You get the full flavour, don't you? The full hit. The full hit of pause. That's what you want. You want the full pause. Not diet pause. Not pause light. The full pause. Full fat pause is what you want. If you're not watching it, folks, you're missing out. There's all kinds of mad shit going on, man. Just stick with the landscape, Sam. The portrait's just there in case other people stumble upon us. Stumble upon. Definitely no diet pause. We can't have diet pause. Pause classic. Original pause. Full force, get busy one time. What's that from? That was a crazy fisherman and didn't look as wild as me with the full fat pause. It's go hard or go home, isn't it? Full fat pause. There's lighthouses, there's lights, there's balls, there's all kinds of mad shit going on. I like it. But there's still more work to be done. More decoration can be done. We need more decoration. What can we put up there? I suppose if I got some magnets, I could. Oh, you bastard. Will these stick? Or are they too thick? I suppose I could stick the United States of Wardrobe onto the shelving unit, couldn't I? I could do that. But I was thinking at some point I've got a spare tablet, Android tablet. I was going to put them all on, all the flags onto the tablet and just have them as a carousel going round. Stick it in the middle there somewhere. Perhaps. Alice, you think it's called? I recognise it, but I can't think what it is. OG Nick's so bare in comparison. Do you know what? I went back and looked at some of the original streams, the very, very early streams. Oh my word. There's nothing, is there? There's absolutely nothing. This has evolved to such a strange degree. Who would have thought as well, back when the first couple of live streams started, that would get this far? Oh my God, he's fainted as well, hasn't he? He fainted. He fainted. Can't have that. Whale's gone mad. I should still have a bag of magnets. I think I need slightly stronger magnets than them. Those ones that I had were really, really thin. Tiny, thin ones. These need to be a bit stronger. The ones that we used to use in our work would be ideal for them, so I know which ones to get. If you're watching on short, vertical or portrait, you are missing out. You're missing out on the full hit. You're missing out on the full fat pause. OG pause. The bag of magnets is somewhere, but they are genuinely tiny. 1985 US group Full Force, Alice. Oh, what, you just for me, right? I'm going to have to listen to that because that does sound achingly familiar. I've heard that somewhere. Most deaf. Just got a notification through Spotify and I'm devastated. They need to stop sending me it. Echo and the Bunnymen live in Liverpool. There is no ticket available at all. Not a single one. She'll work on laminated flags. Not that heavy. Not that strong, unfortunately. It's not just... There's a little bit of weight to them. But even thinly laminated, it's still quite thick. That seems to be holding quite well. But the other ones, they're really tiny, thin. I will try them, but I reckon they're going to fall down, to be honest with you. Music a bit Mantronics. That's an old school shout. Wasn't a big fan of dance music back in the 80s, to be honest with you. All my mates used to go to the State, and I couldn't deal with it. I used to feel sick. There must be something to do with the BPM, the frequencies. That was just, I couldn't deal with them back then. I'm all right now. I listen to loads of dance music. I couldn't back then. I certainly couldn't be in a club with it. So while they were going doing that, I'd go for a pint instead. Go to a proper old school pub or to the Cumberland or Labato or somewhere. The State, 051 and Paradox were more 90s. They were. The State was the 80s. When Acid House first probably came over. The State used to be the place to go. Nah, it wasn't for me. Labato was brilliant. Loads of indie stuff. And then there would be dance on there as well, but it wasn't quite as hardcore. Used to go there bez dancing. Get the entire dance floor doing bez dances. Friday night in Labato. Boss mate. Used to love us. And my mate was in a band. He used to play the Cavern once a week at least. In the back room of the Cavern. Drinking bottles of dog. Nuki Brown. Fucking hell. What a terrible state to get into. Having to walk home because the last bus had gone. I didn't want to get the night bus to Garston because it sounds like a Madness song. Night bus to Garston. Yeah, 7 or 8 miles home. Go through Toxteth. Occasionally get called into the Caribbean Club. Want to be here, lads? Yeah, go ahead. Need a piss anyway. 808 State, I like 808 State. Manchester, in the area. 808 State, who originally had a guy called Gerald with them. Oh, Voodoo Ray, man, what a song that was. Still is. Not listened to that in a while. I used to listen to that on a ridiculously regular basis. I'm going to put that on this week. I have been listening to loads of the Unthanks today. Because in that kind of mood. In a close harmony folk kind of mood. And also yesterday I was listening to loads of Talk. I love Talk. Life's What You Make It is one of those songs that I might actually be buried to that. Just how fucking good's that piano riff? 4 notes. Doom, 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 doom. Simple. That's what you need. Good old -5 Voodoo Ray. Your ass is ice. It's soon going to be great. There was snowdrops by us. Snowdrops. Beautiful little flowers. Soon there'll be snowdrops and bluebells. And you'll be out there. Loving it. Loving it. Renee is great. Everything they do is great. Everything they did is great. Even all the proper early ambient stuff that Mark Hollis was doing. Brilliant stuff. He didn't want to write hits. Just wanted to write his own art. And then someone pointed out, if you write hits, you get loads of money and then you can go and write what you feel like. Alright then, yeah, I'll go and write some hits, and then wrote hits. How many people can do that? Just, oh yeah, you want #1 hits? Top 10 singles, hang on, give me 5 minutes, bang, there you go. Fucking hell, what? Yeah, they're a brilliant band. There's a good concert video they did from the Montreux Jazz Festival, which you wouldn't have thought Talk and Montreux Jazz Festival would go together well, but they did. They were brilliant, absolutely superb live. Colour of Spring Boss album. Sticking me on Twitch on your tablet. You need your phone. Some of us only have one. Oh man, got them everywhere. Phones everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Hope to check in before they close. Make sure you bring your dancing shoes with you, because you know what happens. Thanks for cheering you up. Esther's still here. Mandy is in the background. Manding. Casper is freezing his arse off. He is here somewhere though. Stay warm. Stay frosty. Oh, there you go. Tomas is over there with the other 5,999 people on Twitch. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. Sam is multitasking as well. She's around and about. See, there you go. As if by magic, Sam appears. Esther's wearing a tiara. You've fucking tiara on there, girl. Where's my tiara? That reminds me, actually, I should have gone to Argos earlier on, but I didn't. Bollocks. I will go tomorrow. Someday you will rejoin Twitch. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. I was only doing it as a backup just in case things went wrong with YouTube, but it's not really working, is it? It's not really working. -6. Still +6 here. Yeah, +6. Drops to 5 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning. But we are having, it's going to get to 4 tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit cold. No Twitch slander. As if I would slander Twitch. There's no slander on Twitch. It's difficult to get viewers over on Twitch, unfortunately. Not impossible, but difficult. Do we raid people later? Should we raid someone later? We can do that. We'll raid someone later. There we go. Doesn't do much good raiding with like one person, but you know, it's worth a go, isn't it? I was going to try Kick as well, which is another streaming platform, Kick, which apparently is easier to find people, easier to get found. Normally for Twitch, people who do big on Twitch would start off by advertising their Twitch streams on YouTube, doing clips and putting them up there. That's how you grow your audience. Doesn't seem to have worked for me. Mind you, I'm not a gamer, am I? I'm not a game streamer. True story. Which is why YouTube's probably the best streaming service to use, because there is discoverability. If you're fully sorted and everyone knows who you are, then Twitch is fantastic. But to get to that stage, it takes a hell of a lot of advertising yourself on YouTube. Go live on YouTube though, especially doing the portrait lives. People can see you. Get thousands of views. They should be able to, I don't know, can Kick learn something from that? Not Kick, K-I-K, as the K-I-C-K, a streaming platform. Bunch of weirdos and creeps on, not Kick, the messaging app, the streaming site. There's a few streaming sites. Where are we? Where's this? Yeah. Kick, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Trovo, Picarto, X, Rumble, Beamstream, Party. The fuck's all this stuff? Arena Social, PeerTube. What the fuck's all this mad shite? I don't know any of this. I'm sticking with what I know, which is nothing. Game and shite. Game and shite. Sort of kid on YouTube trying to do raids on YouTube. Not quite the same thing. Why are there still so many kids getting away with streaming without adults in frame? It's bizarre. Very, very strange. Streaming Kick doesn't have a good reputation. They sponsored us. They did. It comes from a betting site, doesn't it? They're the ones who is it? It's not Stake who owns it, is it? Someone does. It's a gambling company that actually owns them. But if you have a look on Twitch, I think is it a 30-70? No, it's a 50-50 split with the money. Whereas on Kick, it's 95-5. So you get 95% of any money made. Loads of people love it. If it doesn't, none of them have got a good reputation, to be honest with you. Apart from, I'd say YouTube probably the best. Casper, calm down, calm down. You ever tried streaming on Kick? I think I might have a reputation. What the fuck am I talking about? I might have an account with them. I think maybe, I don't know. But I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I am not certain. Might try it one day. Just on one of the random streams, just jump on Kick and see if there's anything. Does anything actually work? Is it better than Twitch for being discovered? I don't know. Yeah. Have you ever tried what 3 words? I tried to look for Freeman Hardy Willis and find out where it was. Couldn't find it anywhere. Couldn't find it anywhere. Oh, my back's killing me. No need for this. No need at all. Echo and the bunny, man. Why? Why? My daughter was talking, she's going to a gig fairly soon. 5 seconds of summer. Said, is any decent bands going to be playing this year? If there is, we'll go to one. And Echo and the Bunnymen are playing Liverpool, but it's sold out, obviously. So I need to find somewhere. Are there any good gigs coming up in Liverpool or Merseyside at all this year? What is coming up? Please let there be something good. What is there? Should we see what there is? Come on. Strictly Come Dancing, Florence and the Machine, fuck off. James Arthur. Greg Davis. Oh, Richard Ashcroft is playing. Richard Ashcroft. Gorillaz. The Wiggles. James, no. Youngblood, no. Rick Astley, no. Paul Simon, 7th of May. UB40. IB52. Barry Manilow. The Temptations and the Four Tops. That wouldn't be bad. Bill Bailey. Oh, Squeeze are playing as well. 21st of November. $10cc. The Clone Roses. Oh! Daniel Sloss is playing Olympia. 14th of March. I might have to go and see that. He is brilliant. He is fantastic. Very funny lad. Nora Brown, specs off. Show new phone. Samsung S25 Ultra. Doesn't look that much different to the last one, to be honest with you. Much better though. Much better. Oh, balls. It's on charge. It is on charge. How many people can say that? I'm putting the lighthouse on charge. The wheel's gone mad. I've got to make sure that I keep my Bluetooth speaker on charge as well. I have been hammering that. So many audiobooks. The magnet thing, it isn't actually. That's just to show you where that goes. MagSafe. There's not actually a magnet on there or a piece of metal, unfortunately. Shame. good phone now. Oh. It's a good phone, man. I will try and get, hopefully, the next home game, I'll try and get some video on it as well. See what it looks like. And just say you're looking forward to the curling. Danes and Scots are great. They are brilliant. I don't mind the curling as well. It's like you've got hockey, haven't you, and ice hockey. And you've got bowls and ice bowls. That's all curling is. It's boss. And women are great at it as well. Who's the girl, the Scottish girl? Is it Eve Muir, is it? Is she the one? They're all called Eve for some reason, Scottish girls. And who was the other one? The blonde Scottish woman from years ago, Laura or someone, was it? The one who looked like Colin Hendry. You know what I mean. It's a good game, Esther. It's interesting. Some good sports in that. I'll find out if there's some kind of way of finding out which events are going to be on BBC. We will watch some really random shit and we'll do it live. There you go. We'll get away with that. As Jed is my witless. You hate that choice. It's boss. I love it. If it's cold outside, you may as well watch the Winter Olympics and just be happy that you're watching cold while it's cold but you're warm. That makes sense. Oh, man. Used to see curling on CBC. Don't think American Sport Channel showed it. Oh, skating all the time. It's because the Netherlands is huge on skating. Speed skating. And when it's cold, the canal system freezes and you can pretty much skate the entire length and breadth of the Netherlands, which is pretty cool, really. Curling's a beautiful sport, at least there. It's boss, I like it. As I say, it's massive in Scotland as well. And there's not many sports that they do that the English don't. So it's quite nice. The entire country seems to get behind them. Je bent geen Nederlander. Your Ice Olympics big in Denmark. It's good. Some really good sports. Interesting things to watch. You can't skate. I thought you were born skating, the Dutch. Before you can walk, you can skate. Everyone used to do it on the ponds. Whenever it got really, really cold, there'd be ponds between where we lived and then where the school was. Going to school in the morning, you'd walk across the pond. People skating round. Looks like, remember those old films? Proper old school films where, you know, like a gingerbread tin kind of Christmas. People skating on ponds. That's what it was like. Don't mind the cold, but you hate the winter sports. Well, stay in the house while it's warm, looking outside where it's cold, and watch footy. Job done. Job done. I don't like the Summer Olympics, that's the thing, you see. I don't like the running. Just running round in circles. Not a fan of it. The throwy things I don't mind. Throwy ball, throwy tea tray, throwy stabby thing, all that I don't mind. But yeah, the running round, nah. My dad used to be an athlete. He used to be a triple jumper and a swimmer. He only started playing football to stay fit during the closed season. Yeah. now. He watches that all the time. He watches the Great North Run or the fucking marathons. Why do people watch marathons? Your ankle's too hypermobile to not flop about when walking. Skating just did not work out for you either. I'm not surprised. And that's no hyperbole either. I don't think I'd do skating. My ankles I've gone over on them playing football far too often. I'm sure they're weak because of football. You like volleyball? Normal or beach? There is a difference. I like the beach volleyball. Lots of people throwing themselves around in the sand. Plus, Copacabana Beach volleyball, it's boss, isn't it? Although there was all kinds of trouble with that recently, wasn't there? Where the yeah, well, that was the reason. Esther, the people who run the sport were dictating that the women's outfits had to be minuscule, like absolutely tiny. And it was like, well, the fellas don't have to wear this. No, but this is for making sure the viewing audience is there. Wear these. It's like, no, can they not just wear what they want to wear? People will watch it anyway because it's a good sport. Yeah, so I think they were getting taken to court or something. The people who run the sport. Fucking horrible, isn't it? Or at least make the fellas wear the same thing. There you go. Loads of arse coming out. It is, isn't it? Again, because it will get people watching, but it's so cynical doing it. There's no need for it. But all about the dinero, innit? All about the Robert De Niro. Oh, Jesus, man. It's supposed to be a sport, isn't it? It's filth. Utter filth. Filthy beggar, you filthy beggar. People are coming from Gdansk to watch the sport. Right, anyway, I am struggling. So, when the screen goes clean, you know what that means. Have you got your dancing shoes on? Have you? Are you ready for a boogie, everyone? Come on, dancing shoes. That's that.